back, everybody. Okay, I was having a little fun battle at the start of the season, which is why I haven't been able to make any sort of plays or videos yet, and that's now finished. To explain what it was, we actually had a fun little war organised between a few players where it was basically a no-holds-barred war with the logic that everyone had to play with the same stats. So we took the weakest stat player and we all downgraded all our gear to meet the stats of that player, and then we had an even playing field war. It was kind of fun, definitely need it a bit more organised, but I did want to give the idea a shout out and see if anyone else here would like to sort of think about participating in that one in a future Plat season. I'm not the organiser of it, but I can definitely put people in touch, so leave a comment if you're wanting to get behind that one. Elephant in the room, I do have quite a few sapphires at the moment. We just came off a 20% off sale in the shop, which is shop.millionlords.com. I do have a promo code for the shop, which is IRON, I-R-O-N, all lowercase. If you are jumping into the shop to purchase anything, I do appreciate the support if you could use my promo code. Okay, all of that out of the way, what are we going to do for this video? This video, I am wanting to jump over to some of the top players because of the little war. I've started the season from a lot behind from where I'd normally be, which gives me a cool chance to actually go and play as a pink attacker against some of these people in the front. What I'm thinking is I might go and jump into someone in maybe the top 20, and then try and rapidly grow my VP, and then once I stop hitting 200% on the top 20 player, whoever I go for, then I'll go in for someone maybe top 5 or something like that and see if I can then start focusing on maybe the top 3. So that's the plan at the moment. I will have a look around and see what I can go for. I might as well grab this 200% 100 right next to my main city while we can. I'm only level 78 and I only have 5G troops. So there's a bit of work to do here for getting enough damage to actually start hitting some of these cities. This is what the stats are looking like at the moment. Clan is a little short on players, so I'm not running as higher boosts as I normally would have, but they're still pretty good. I still can't complain. I'm also in a bit of a hybrid build at the moment from the war I was in earlier because our Russia was so horrible. I needed some extra bonus Russia. I don't know how I'll run this out, but as a pink attacker, you can be hugely advantaged by being quite fast. Because your idea is you're attacking their weaker cities, they might not be very well defended. So fast is almost better. So I might round off at 500% striker. Rounding off at a full 100% is nice for the easy math, because then it's just 6 times however many troops I'm using as my attack damage. I can just glance it. And then just go full Russia from there. So that's my thoughts at the moment. Let's have a scout around and see who we're actually wanting to target as our sort of first person off the rank to get started. So let's start with this guy, number 20. He's in a good position because number 20 is next to number 4. So if we got into number 20's area, depending on how many cities he got, he's only got 9 cities, so I'm not going to be able to grow too heavily off him. And then we got number 2 sitting here, I think it is. Okay, this is a good island. We got some 108s. So if I went 6 times my 5G is 30G damage, so I instantly know I could hit those if they're unguarded. So this might be a really nice spot to try and get into. And there's hop cities in here. Okay, where is that in relation to my main city? It's still early-ish in the season, so it's only a couple of islands away. Oh, I am being attacked over here, but the poor guy had a 10-minute march to get from between the city and the city with 1 to 10G. So it's not the sort of player I'm actually trying to focus on fighting. I will just let that one go. If I'm moving my base, I'm going to lose all these anyway. It's probably nicer for me not to disadvantage and start walling that type of attack. There are a couple, are these 200% XP for me? They are, so I might quickly run through those and just grab the XP off them. I won't even need that many troops. I've got 400G here, 400 mil. And 200 mil up there. I'll just take those across and they can be enough to run through those 80s. And then I'm going to take this sort of 2G, 2.5G with this down and see if I can get into one of those temples down there. Oh, We've got some more over there. We'll go grab those as well. No point leaving XP on the table. I was just dumping all my gold when I was last on into these cities, just giving them a few levels. I don't lose out too badly by leveling these up. I'm getting the troop production off them and then probably getting about maybe 2/3 or 3/4 of my gold back that I've invested. So it's worth it for the troop production in my mind. There may be some other people that think differently about that. I was just thinking I shouldn't be leveling cities if I'm just about to go on march and trying to hop on to someone because potentially they could go pink for me, but that is what it is as well. Okay, so we were going over to that Dawn Island over here. I could look around at other players, but there's really not much point. Oh, we did go pink. We'll just see if we can get in through the city here. I'm going to long march it and see if it actually lands. What's in there? What else do we have? Temples. There's always a chance that something like this is the perfect way to get into an island, and then I'll just demo that, and then I'm there. I'll think about where I want a main city change to. There's so many. These guys have a fractured base. If this is a group working together, they haven't done a good job of making it so people can't get in. So this will be good. I may send a demo march up to that as well, and then take whatever we get, whatever lands. Okay, I'll wait for the scout to land, and then I'll send off the attack, and then I'll cut back into once it lands, maybe in an hour or so. I might main change over to it, and then come back in a couple of hours because I've got a few chores to do, and then we can pick it up from there. We're under attack here. That's not that guy. So just to show, these are my stats. I've been a little bit lucky on the striker gems at the moment. And I can do this. It's only a little bit. Every little bit helps. Cool, so what was that scout? No way. There's nothing in it. Okay. I like to use my low level cities for when there's nothing in it. You just move your troops off and then they regen bugger all troops. And you can do stuff like this. 2-minute march all the way over to there. And then I can send in more troops at a speed march if I wanted to. I'm probably only going to need sub 1G to, and I'll just demo one of these cities. It should be totally fine to demo one of those cities. And then take it from there. Can I attack you? No. Can I attack you? No. And there's no way I'm attacking you. No. That might be a nice demo to jump over to there though. And then there's that one. So many options here. This is going to be absolutely fun to get onto this island. And we are back. It is a few hours later. I jumped over to this temple as I showed, and then I went over to this, demoed this one, and also went over to where my main was before. I'm just going to level that up to like a 90 just to discourage people from easily taking it. And then I moved my main over to here because I could jump onto 100 of this guy's. And now we're in a good position to start. Okay, so we've got this guy. He looks like he's new to the area as well. I kind of want to grab that city first. He is too low. I don't really care about taking the reds around me. They can come along for the journey if they want. I want to get the 200% XP. So let's, oh, we can't get that. Let's do a multi-scout, see what's going on. Okay, let's quickly grab that one. He's about to go pink anyway, so we might as well grab it. And what's the defense on that? That's 44. Okay, so he's not in any sort of build mode. I'll activate that later, but I will activate it. What's this guy in? He's in his guard gear. So I wonder who's building these players. Or whether he was. Oh, it's probably this guy. Let's get a scout on him. Okay, cool. And we'll race over and grab this. You probably wall me. We'll give him a chance. Oops. Got 1.5G there, we'll grab that. go grab this one. What are we saying? We don't care about that. Now, can I still attack that? I can. So I'm going to go grab that next, and that's going to be a good point with these 113s to get into those. 110s up here. That's going to be quite nice to have another angle. So I've got an angle of attack over here, and I'll dump my gold into this and just keep leveling this up, make it harder and harder to take. Go grab this one with just under 1G. Make it quick. How are our temples looking? We've got full clan now. Still low on the Templars, but that's alright. We've got some newbies in there in the sense of people who are new to Plat, and it's kind of nice to take them along, not just have it so only the elite get in your clan. Okay, he just went pink, so we'll stop attacking him. I scouted that before and it's not easily demoable, just because it's so far away, but I will probably look at getting over to this one and then getting into here. That might be my play. Where's his main? Oh, that's perfect. He's on a different island, so he's only got these two. We'll just move these back across. It's probably not worth going smaller. Alright, we'll grab that and then we'll go over to this. Depending on how I want to play it. It's alright, he can take that. How many cities have we got? Still 59. We've got 8G troops. Depending on how I want to play it, I will demo all these and build up a base here, but at this stage I'm not going to. I just want to see if I can capture some high level cities and just work on growing and catching up to the top sort of 10 players. This is how they are looking at the moment. It's only been a few hours, so not much changed. I can hit this guy still, so I can just think of that as a potential option. That was just me losing some old cities. As I was saying before, I'm keeping about 3/4 of my gold invested, and all those cities I leveled up were 1 needed for the event, and 2 they give me good recruiter. So in my mind that was worth. It's really, but once I get a few more levels, I'm going to make all the gold back I lost off losing those cities, just from 1 or 2 big hits, either a wall or a snipe or something along those lines. We'll move up, we'll let the level up come through. Cool, and we'll move that lot down to here. Do it in small marches. And then we'll go for the 109. Putting points in striker still. And we'll grab this chest. I'm only looking for the defense ring in legendary. I've already got the mythic version. There's the attack ring. So we just scrap all that. I don't keep attack mythic pieces. It would only be for a fun build that I would actually ever use them. Cool. 109's getting up there for this amount of troops, especially on a 100%, not 200% XP, but we need it for the hop to this. Where's his main? Let's have a quick look. Not far. These are a lot of name changes. I don't recognize this guy. Cool. Nice simple one. We knew his troops went there. We'll send our army across. I'm going to do it in smaller marches because we can just speed up the video. while we're waiting on that, we'll go check what happened up here. Cool, we got that one. We'll level that up. And then we've got entry into these. Okay, be back soon. Okay, and now the fun begins. Let's get this a scout. And we'll give this a scout, and this a scout. And we'll do a multi-scout off of this one. Just find out whether we've got any troops here to deal with. We don't. So hopefully it's a nice easy run through here. Hopefully this 103 gives me a level up, and then I got more troops as well. And then I can start taking like this 111. I was just looking at that before. We want to get that before we get too much stronger as well, just because of his VP. Whereas this guy's got an extra 100 VP on him. As you can see, when you start taking these high level cities and getting a few levels, you just shoot right up the ranks. This guy's only level 95. Oh, he is 15 levels on me. So I'm going to go the 107 next, and then I do have these two over here, but they are going to be a little bit of a pain for some rapid progress because I've got to send my troops all the way away over to the right hand side. And I think we just go straight to the 107. Cool, got a level up, that's awesome. Send these two over. Now we've got the level up, we'll go grab the 111. Just need to get that one done. Throw that on before the attack lands. Give this a scout because we're going to start our demo attack on that, just because it's right in the nook of Dawn cities. Two of those should be fine. 51 seconds to get back across. We'll just send it in the slightly larger stack. Forgot about these troops. Get them going. We will want them for the 111. We don't want to be taking too many losses unnecessarily. Oh, it's a nice little hot city. So what's that? Oh, there's heaps of good cities over here. We're going to get so much. And then they're not too high levels, like 108s. I can hit them with sub 10G marches. When you're in the position and you do have pink players attacking you, it is good to actually look at what sort of striker the average pink player or the better pink player that's attacking you is going to be running. So in my case, say I'm running 500% and I'm timesing my attacks. So in this case, sub 10G attacks. So let's say 9 6s are 54G. You want to level up your cities so that they are above that 54G. So this one here is a good example. It's on 74G. So 54G, I could probably speed march all the way over to 113, which is going to be very annoying to try and defend against. So think about your powers of 10, your 10G, your 100Gs and stuff like that, and think about where your average strong attacker is going to be attacking you with, because they are your weak points into your defensive line. So not really a good ratio on this, but we've got to take it. Obviously, what I was saying before changes vastly, especially when you get into Diamond with the double skill points. A strong player attacking you could be 0 spect into Striker or 100% spect into Striker, and those two things will almost double the difference. Well, maybe not for a very strong player. So it does get difficult, like, oh, am I going for a base of 118s or something more? But just base it off who's near you and who's more likely to be attacking you, would be my advice. Okay, we got that one taken down. I'm going to shoot over and grab the 105 and the 103, and that should give me one more level, and then I'll start working on the 113s. I'm just going to send this as a full march and come back to it in the sort of 10 minutes or so. It's about 35 degrees, I feel, in the room I'm recording in at the moment, and it's an absolute nightmare. Okay guys, as you can see, I've captured a few more cities. I was just capturing a few while I was doing some other things in real life, and this is where we'll end up on the video. So finishing up with a total of 39 cities, 30G troops. Okay, see you in the next